What's up, y'all? It's Alexiana. Welcome back to my channel. Now, in tonight's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm pretty much fixing to spill some tea that some of y'all may know, then again, some of y'all may not, and stuff like that. Now, I'm the type of person, like, when I'm bored and stuff like that, I like to randomly just Google stuff and stuff like that just for the hell of it and stuff like that. And I remember a long while back and stuff like that. Okay, if y'all familiar with the show Hannah Montana, like to the older generation, the millennials, Gen Y, which is my generation and stuff like that, y'all know what Hannah Montana's about. But to the newer generation, Gen Z and stuff like that, let me fill y'all in. Hannah Montana tells the story. It's an old Disney Channel show and stuff like that that aired from the early 2000s and like from 2006 to like 2012 and stuff like that. It's an old Disney Channel show that tells the story of a girl named Miley Stewart who lives a double life as a regular teenage girl and a pop star named Hannah Montana. And throughout the series, she just flip-flops in between the two. And I remember like reading some facts on Google. Like I said, I'm the type of person that just likes to randomly Google stuff from time to time, stuff like that. And I remember I was Googling some facts about Hannah Montana. And did you know that Miley Cyrus was not the original choice to play Hannah Montana? And I remember watching an E! News special on Miley Cyrus a long while back and stuff like that when I was living with my parents when they had cable. I remember watching an E! News story about Miley Cyrus, and she was talking about the show Hannah Montana. Miley Cyrus had said when she had auditioned for Hannah Montana a long while back, she had said she didn't audition to be Miley slash Hannah. She had auditioned to be Lily Trescott. But somehow they convinced her into playing Miley Stewart, which was a great choice, by the way. And as far as Miley Stewart goes, Miley Stewart slash Hannah Montana goes, did you know that the singer Jojo, insert picture here, you know, it's just a little too late, a little too wrong, and I can't wait. That JoJo and stuff like that. Did you know she was the original choice to play Hannah Montana? But she turned it down due to the fact that she wanted to focus on her music career at the time, because back in the day, like, JoJo was the shit. It's still like that. And, she was dominating the charts and stuff like that. And the reason she turned it down is because, she wanted to focus on her music career. And at the time, saw that when they were casting for Hannah Montana, Miley's name, like when they were pretty much at the drawing board of Hannah Montana, creating the show, originally Miley's name wasn't Miley. Miley Stewart's name wasn't Miley. Her name was going to be Zoe. But they eventually had changed it to Miley Stewart and stuff like that. And like I said, JoJo, she had turned it down due to the fact of the matter that she wanted to focus on her music career, which was a great choice and stuff like that. But if you're familiar with the story of JoJo, not to spill any tea and stuff like that, but if you're familiar with the JoJo story, you know that JoJo, I hate to say this, but her music career kind of had took a deep dive and stuff like that due to the fact of she was in a bad contract with her record label, Blackground Records, and it took her like years and 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 years to get out of it and stuff like that, which she finally is. Shout out to you, girl. She finally is out of the contract with Blackground Records and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much the reason why, over the years she hasn't really released any new music, which now she is releasing new music and stuff like that due to the fact that she's now out of her contract. But yeah, that's why back in the day, she took like a long hiatus and whatnot. But sis is back on social media. She's back out there in the world now. She has recently had released a book in which I'm going to get in and stuff like that. And yeah, shout out to you, girl. You've been through so much and you had power through it. Shout out to you, girl. And basically what I'm going to be talking about is, what if JoJo had said yes, and what if JoJo was Hannah Montana instead of Miley Cyrus? Let's get into it. The first thing on my list that I want to say, like a what if JoJo was Hannah Montana, is the music. Now, not to throw no shade or anything like that, both Miley Cyrus and JoJo, they can sing great. Like, their vocals are awesome and stuff like that. But in my honest opinion, not to throw no shade, but JoJo's vocals are 10 times better than Miley Cyrus's. There, I said it. Fight me in the comments if you will. I don't care. But JoJo's vocals are 10 times better than Miley Cyrus's. There, I said it. And I have a feeling had JoJo would have taken on the role of Hannah Montana and stuff like that, granted, Hannah Montana with Miley Cyrus and stuff like that, Hannah Montana had some bops now. Like, don't get me wrong, Miley Cyrus had some bops when she was Hannah Montana. She had some bops now. Like, best of both worlds. That shit is still a bop up to this day. Whether JoJo would have sung or Miley, like, best of both worlds and all the other hits by Hannah Montana, they're still bops up to this day. But, and Miley Cyrus herself got some bops up to this day too. But I just have a feeling that had JoJo would have taken on the role of Hannah Montana, the music would have been 10 times better. There, I said it. Like, it would have been 10 times better. And also, I want to say this too. I have a feeling had JoJo would have taken on the role of Hannah Montana, it possibly could have saved her music career. Because like I had said, you know, her music career did take a deep dive due to the fact of the matter that, you know, she was in a bad contract with Black Ground Records and it took her years and years and years and years and years to get out of it and stuff like that. And I have a feeling that, you know, it possibly could have saved her music career, if you ask me. And also what people don't know about JoJo is that she actually is an actress. Like, she did like 3 movies. She did Aquamarine. No, she didn't do no damn 3 movies. What am I talking about? She did 2 movies. She did Aquamarine, starring alongside Emma Roberts and Sarah Paxton. And also she did Confessions of a Hollywood Starlet, I believe. She did those 2 movies and stuff like that. So, you know, she kind of sort of was an actress here and there and whatnot. So, yeah, like, she did a little bit of acting here and there. So, yeah, I have a feeling that, you know, it possibly could have saved her music career, if you ask me. And another point that I want to make. I also want to say this. I also feel like, not trying to throw no shade, but I also feel like had JoJo would have taken on the role of Hannah Montana, I have a feeling that the series would be short-lived. Let me tell you why. I have a reason to believe that the series would have been short-lived due to the fact of, how can I put this? I have a feeling that the series would have been short-lived due to the fact of JoJo is a very good actress. In my opinion, she's a very good actress, but she don't really have the country girl aesthetic that Miley Cyrus has for the role. Like with JoJo, even back then and even now in adulthood, she has more of, you know, the city girl urban edge to her. And if she tried to portray a down home south southern girl like Miley was on the show, it'll come off as fake and not believable. And therefore the show would have been a flop. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah. That's why I feel like the show possibly would have been short-lived had JoJo would have got the role, because, you know, that's why I feel like, you know, the show would have been short-lived had JoJo would have taken on the role, due to the fact of, I have a feeling no one will take her seriously, you know, acting as a down-home south southern country girl like Miley Cyrus, and, you know, they'll probably think she's faking and stuff like that, and, you know, the show won't take off and go anywhere. So, yeah, that's my opinion about that. So, all in all, but don't get me wrong, you know, with the right acting coach and stuff like that, you know, she possibly could have pulled off the role, but that's just my opinion. I have a feeling had she would have taken on the role and tried to portray a down home south southern girl like Miley Stewart, it'll probably come off as fake and no one will buy it, and yeah, like, the show would be short-lived because of that. So, yeah. Not saying she couldn't have pulled it off, you know, with the right acting coach and all the kind of other stuff. Not saying she couldn't have pulled it off. But, yeah, that's just my opinion, you know. But, yeah, all in all, you know, everything happens for a reason. Because also, had Jojo would have taken on the role of Miley Cyrus and would have excelled in the show, had JoJo would have taken on the role of Hannah Montana and excelled in the show and stuff like that, no one know who Miley Stewart is, and she wouldn't be the icon she is today. So everything happens for a reason. Sometimes what's not meant for you is meant for someone else. So yeah, you know, sometimes God has other plans for your life. So yeah. That's just about it for this video. I hope I did not ruffle any feathers. I hope I didn't throw too much shade and stuff like that. I'm just giving my 100% opinions here on the internet. Take it or leave it. Do with it what you want. Like, these are just my opinions up to this day. Like, these are just my opinions to the end of the day. So, yeah. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. So until next time, peace out. Biatch.